Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying the Serra Da Estrela. These are chocolate bars. They are from Portugal. It's actually, this says Portuguese memories up here. This is the milk chocolate, the dark chocolate with 70% cocoa.
The dark chocolate with hazelnut and the dark chocolate with raspberry flakes.
These were $6.99 each at Home Goods. But we were in, you know, Home Goods, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, they're all owned by the same company. So we were in Marshalls, and we saw one of these chocolate bars, and I actually picked it up. And I told Kevin, I said, oh, look around and see if you see any more of these, because I've never seen these.
We didn't.
And we didn't. So we were very happy when we went in Home Goods, and there were 4 different varieties. So now they could have a lot more. This is just your outer wrap. And we're gonna try the milk chocolate first. This is a 10.58 ounce bar. Like I said, $6.99. That's
Whack somebody in the head with that.
a good price. It's 300 grams. It says 1 portion. I wonder how much, I wonder what that weighs.
How many portions are there?
15.
No. So there's 6 of these.
Okay. 1 portion, 20 grams, is 110 calories. And it says produced and packed by CDB Chocolates made in Portugal.
Yeah, this is literally just a big old block of chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
It's very creamy. It has a good texture, but the flavor's not. I mean, it's good, but it's not like a wow. That's our strong chocolate.
It's a nice chocolate. There's nothing wrong with it. It does have a creaminess to it, but it's not a rich, deep, flavorful chocolate.
No, it's not.
It's chocolate and it's nice, but it's on the lighter side of chocolate.
Yeah, if you want a very light flavored chocolate, this would be good.
Yes. So I'm wondering.
So the dark chocolate probably where they shine.
Well, that's what I'm wondering, if the dark chocolate, like, is this going to be true dark chocolate? Or, and you know what, if it is true dark chocolate, we're in trouble. Because that bar, a negative I have to say about this is is so big and so thick.
It's hard, you can't eat it.
It's hard to take a bite out of it.
It's almost like it's made for baking, like melting.
I know, but it doesn't say that on here. But yes, that's what it's like because it's so hard to bite through. That's what I'm saying. If this is true dark chocolate, we're in trouble. It says 70% cocoa. 1 portion, 110 calories.
It did pretty easily. Tell you what, you go up. Little chocolate crumbs everywhere. Don't eat that in your car. You're gonna get all over you.
Can you imagine watching somebody eat that in their car?
I'm just thinking those little flakes are gonna fall all over you, and you're not gonna notice them, and they'll be melted on your clothes, and you stand up and you got these little chocolate spots all over your clothes.
That's a true dark chocolate.
Dark.
It's not semi-sweet.
No.
It's true dark chocolate. I do think it's good quality, and I do think they did a better job with the dark than they did with the milk.
I do too. It's still light in flavor though.
I think it's pretty dark.
I mean, it's pretty dark, strong dark chocolate.
And
like
I do think it even dries your mouth out a little bit.
Does.
Not a ton, like more than 70%, but I do think it dries your mouth out a little bit.
Oh, it definitely dries your mouth out.
This is the dark chocolate with hazelnuts. So it says hazel. I'm wondering. It has actual pieces. Okay, that's what I wondered.
It's got big hazelnut pieces in it.
Okay, because sometimes you can get like a hazelnut like cream or something like that. You know, like they filled it with hazelnut, or you can get the actual nut, or I didn't know how it would be. So this is 110 calories, same thing.
You try to figure out how you want to eat that. to get a hazelnut. Yeah, because it's like break teeth out. Did you get one?
Mm-hmm. Well, now that I've seen them, now that we've opened them, had I known, I would have gotten the cutting board out and a knife.
Yeah, he would have known.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you feel like you have chocolate all over.
Mm-hmm. I love that though.
It's good when you get a hazelnut.
That hazelnut adds a completely different dimension to it. It really, you can taste that, you get the texture of it. And it's not hard, it is crunchy, but it's not hard, the hazelnut itself.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's only 50%.
And you really taste that. But I think it goes along, it takes away some of that dark chocolate flavor, and it doesn't appear, it doesn't come across as so dark with that hazelnut.
I agree. I mean, it still dries your mouth out a little bit, but it's also only 50%, whereas the other one was 70%. So
okay, well, okay, well
it's not quite as dark chocolate
okay,
either.
well there you go then. Well, I like it so much more.
I wish they had done. I mean, I do like the whole hazelnuts because it really does add a lot of texture to it and flavor. The only bad thing about that is you don't get. There's no way you're going to get hazelnut in every bite.
No, did you hold it up?
Yeah, I held it up.
I mean,
so
like it's almost like they went right down the middle, and so you're not getting any of. But I do like it that you said it's a lighter.
Yeah, it's slightly lighter chocolate.
I want to bite with no hazelnut.
This is the raspberry you don't like.
Oh, great.
And it's all in here. I mean, it's just stuck everywhere. It just makes a mess.
That, when you eat it without the hazelnut, just the chocolate, is more of a semi-sweet. It's definitely semi-sweet.
Mm-hmm.
But it's almost in between milk and semi-sweet. It's almost kind of in there because it's not as, I don't know that it's as strong as our semi-sweet.
Right.
But I love that bar. I think that bar is delicious.
Yeah, it's good. They're just way too thick.
Yeah, they need to make them smaller. And I'm saying that in America. You know, what has happened? Dark chocolate with raspberry flakes. This one's only 100 calories. Yeah, I really usually don't like this kind of raspberry.
This one's also 50. You get little chocolate, just melty chocolate dots, little dots all over your hands. You know, I mean, I appreciate the chocolate, but I really don't get the raspberry a lot. Mm-mm. You get the texture, like the seeds, and you get a little bit of texture, but the raspberry's not strong enough to overcome that chocolate flavor.
Not at all.
If they'd mixed it in, maybe it would have been.
Had they mixed it in, you probably would have had a better chance of tasting it. Mm-hmm. As it is, even though it has all that powder or little flakes on it, yeah. I do not taste it at all.
No,
I mean,
it's not there.
I didn't get any, no raspberry at all. So it's very pretty. And you know, we've seen bars like this before. Usually though, you can taste it, and I don't taste it.
Well, it's usually on a much thinner bar.
Right. See,
where
that's
you're not
the
getting
thing.
This huge bite. I mean, there's no way to take a bite of that without getting a hunk of chocolate.
Exactly. So you're right. That chocolate, it overwhelms the raspberry. Doesn't even have a chance against that.
It's so thick.
Whereas the hazelnut, I took a bite with just like the hazel. I made sure I deliberately took a bite with the hazelnut, and you really, when you did that, you got it.
Mm-hmm. Of course, it's a whole hazelnut too.
It's a whole hazelnut. This is my favorite bar. If I were to get one of these again, I would get the one with the hazelnut because, like I said, it's between milk and semi-sweet, so it's not really dark. It has a nice flavor. I do like the hazelnut.
It's got some sweetness to it.
It has some sweetness.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'd get that one, then I would get the milk.
Yes. Even though the milk's on the lighter side, you still taste it.
Mm-hmm. It's still got a wonderful texture. I love the creaminess of it.
My issue is I personally would not buy them at all because they're too hard to eat.
Yeah. Unless you're going to do, I mean, they're made to eat. Clearly, because I mean they're made to just eat directly
I think
because
so,
they've got stuff on
You
them.
wouldn't cook with that.
You couldn't cook with that.
Yeah.
So they're clearly made to eat. They're just very bulky and annoying to eat. I would have much rather that bar been cut thickness wise in half and made a wider bar that was half the thickness. That would have been so much better.
Right.
Instead of using these really thick molds, it just doesn't work out well.
No, I agree. And the raspberry, because it is like these little pieces, I have one in my tooth right now.
It does have seeds.
Yeah,
Seeds.
it's my tooth. So just know that too.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's not bad. If they start making smaller bars, I would say go for it. But as is, if you see these huge hunks in Home Goods, you know, just know you're literally getting a huge hunk of chocolate, and it's hard to eat. It's hard to get your mouth open to take a big bite.
Unless you're going to take it and open it up and get on a cutting board and like chop it up a little bit, then that might be better.
That's what you need to do.
Yeah, but as a bar, it's just very awkward.
Yeah. So I'm going to have a close-up picture of each one of these at the end for you, so you can see exactly how they look. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.